Salinity is one of those really funny descriptors in wine. The best way I can think to describe it is you are tasting the ocean breeze in a glass of wine, or alternatively, you're tasting that taste if you ever do oysters, raw oysters. There's a little bit of salinity in there because there's seawater that gets inside of the oysters. So as you throw back the oyster, you get a little bit of that salinity, salty, kind of like you're drinking the ocean a little bit. And this is something that people get really passionate about in the wine world as to whether this is actually a thing. So salinity is a common descriptor for a lot of wines that are grown in coastal regions or regions that are by the ocean. And one school of thought is that when you grow grapes in either really minerally soil where there is a lot of salt in the soil or by the ocean, that the vines itself can actually absorb some of that salinity through the roots because of the composition of the soil. And there's just something about being in this climate that gives the grapes a little bit of a saline taste to them. Another school of thought says that's crazy. Grapes can't absorb salt through their roots. The grapes themselves have no actual salt in them. You can measure it, there's no salt. That is a lie. It's crazy. People make it up. They just like to throw the word around, and it really means nothing. So, for me, I definitely think with certain wines, I can taste the salinity. This is one that I taste salinity. I don't know that it's actually salty though, but I think there's something about certain high acid wines, especially blended together, can almost give the perception of saltiness. And this wine is one of those. So for me, tasting notes are more about what you think you taste rather than what is actually chemically inside of the glass, because a lot of what we think we can taste is not actually there. There are no peaches in this. There's no lemons in this. These are just flavors that we get from the growing conditions, from the grapes, from the combination of everything that happened, winemaking techniques, all of that. And so for me, salinity is one of them. This is art, and there's something magical about some salinity.